If a leader has a team in a toxic culture, what do they start to do? They start to ask themselves questions like, should I be in this company? Should I just quit? Can I undo it? Is it worth my time? Like, what do you say to people?
Make the implicit explicit. Take the thing that everybody knows to be true and put it on the table. And I've done it in my organization as the leader, but you can do it at any level, right? Which is, hey folks, this is not a fun place to work. I'm not enjoying it, and I can't believe I'm the only one. I know that we are gossipy. That's not good. I know that we don't trust each other. That's not good. I know some things that we could probably do to make it better. I don't know where to start, but I do know that it's not good for us and nobody wants to work in a place like this. So we have a couple choices. We can ignore it and just chip away at it and be passive aggressive, or we can raise our hands and say, you know what, I got to work here. Might as well try and make it a bit better. That's it. I'm not asking anything. I'm not telling anything. I'm just making the implicit explicit. I'm saying how I feel.
What happens when you do that, Simon?
So there's a few things that happen. Don't expect immediate results, number one, right? What it does is it makes, weirdly, people feel seen and heard, right? Because like people will say, be like, you're right. I feel that about this place too. Okay, now you have a partner and camaraderie and a potential supporter, right? Not everybody's going to want to help because some of them benefit from that culture. They know how to work those politics. So they're going to be resistant. That's going to happen too. They might double down on difficult, right? That'll happen too. But if you get a critical mass of people like, let's do it for each other.
Yeah, because you always get people that say, that doesn't exist here. That's not how it is.
You silence the bullies. But making the implicit explicit is a very difficult and very powerful tool. Difficult because nobody wants to say it. No leader wants to admit that their culture's crap in front of everybody.
No, because that's you putting your hands up saying, I've fucked up here. I've done something wrong to get us into this situation.
And that's the other part.
And I need you lot.
But that's the other part, which is accountability. You make this culture awful. No. I recognize I'm a part of the problem here.
I'm a part of it.
And I recognize I've made many mistakes and I'm on my own journey. But at the end, it's like a personal relationship, right? Which is when you're, you know this from if you have a successful romantic relationship or even a successful friendship, when you have a fight, it can't be me versus you.
Never.
It has to be you and me versus the problem. And it takes the leader, and it can be either one at any time, to sometimes have the self-awareness in the moment of anger and heat to interrupt what's happening.
Yeah.
And I remember I was fighting with my girlfriend, and this is how the fight went. Here's what I did right and here's what you did wrong. And her response was, here's what I did right and here's what you did wrong.
Now that can go on for a while.
And this was going on for a while. And I realized this was going nowhere, and I realized we were trying to be right and make the other person wrong. Not going to go well.
Yeah.
Fortunately, in that moment, I had the wherewithal to interrupt and say, this is not going to work. I need to change the rules of this fight.
Yeah.
And I said, here are the new rules of the fight. I'm going to tell you what I did wrong, and I'm going to tell you what you did right. I'll go first. And I said, here's what I got wrong, and here's what you got right. And she goes, yeah, well, here's what I got wrong, and here's what you got right. And in 30 seconds, we realized we're both trying.
Yeah.
And it was us versus the problem. But the leader we call you leader not because you're at the top. We call you leader because you went first.
Yeah.
First towards the unknown and first towards the danger. The first person to say, this place sucks to work. No. This place can be a better place to work.
1,000,000%.
Right?
But also you have to be the first to rise up, right? The first one that comes up above the fray and says, here's what I'm seeing. Are you feeling it too?
And here's how I feel.
And here's how, are you feeling what I'm feeling right now? And can we all get on the same page?
And I'm not making anybody wrong. I'm not making anybody wrong.
Just is what it is.
Right? It is what it is. I'm going to tell you how I feel because my feelings are always valid. You can disagree with me if I make conclusions. And so the leader isn't the person who's in charge. The leader is the person with the courage to go first into the unknown, into the danger, the first to put their neck out to protect everybody else. We call you leader because you went first.
Because you went first.
You lead.
Thanks for joining me on the Aspire podcast. For more strategies on how to build the life of your dreams, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.